Do I have to? Oh no, okay, I think I'm laying the mag rail all right either way. So I'll send this guy up here as well. Just get ready to blitz these tiles here. Do nothing, do nothing. These tiles will probably be done fairly soon. This miasmatic repulsor has been active for quite a while now. Upgrade available for carvers. Plus 15% when next to someone friendly. Plus 8 per adjacent friendly unit is what I'm going to go for, which really helps. Okay, so science, we're going to go for a transgenics, I think. Actually, is there anything cheaper that I could get that would give us that last point of supremacy? I've already got geoscaping, which is hilarious, but yeah, we're going to have to go for protogenetics at this point in time, just because I feel like I really want to have access to all those sort of nonsense things. Terminal Dogma, I should actually go ahead and see if I can purchase anything that helps with production. It looks like I've got everything that does, so no reason to worry about that there. Right, actually, I remember what I needed to do as well. This is the wrong satellites. Shit. Okay, I need to actually be building the geo-orbital fabricator. I was building the wrong satellite. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna have this guy go to sleep here. That's fine. And it's gonna be a long, long-ass time before I can actually make benefit from those. Okay, you've finished doing whatever it is you're doing, so we'll get you to start clearing up something. I think my culture must have stagnated a little bit. I'm getting 100 per turn, which is really great, but I'm not actually getting tiles. Worried a little bit about these battlesuits. They're really strong. Especially the true battlesuits. Like, Purity battlesuits have the highest, like, flat stats, basically, in the game for their type of unit. Sort of infantry-style unit. They're way better than the CNDRs in terms of flat damage. It's just that the CNDRs have much better sort of upgrades, in my opinion. They've got that sort of synergy going for them. So it lets them get away with doing a lot of really crazy stuff that the other units can't get away with. And we're just about at enough happiness that I'm going to see even bigger bonuses to all my stuff. So working towards that would probably be a good idea. At this point in time, Tokyo 3, I'm not too concerned right now about our military, honestly. I feel like we're doing pretty well. I'm going to get another orbital fabricator, and we're going to put this over Terminal Dogma, and that's going to jump our production values up quite a bit. Let's just check up here, make sure there's no more aliens loitering around there. And you can construct a generator again. You can head down here and then head over there. We finished another Seraph, which is great. But at this point in time, we should start working on our ground forces that we're going to start invading Earth with. You know, Will Smith is going to punch one of my men and be like, "Welcome to Earth," and I'm going to be like, "Oh shit, no, Will Smith, please don't." And yeah, then he's going to stop the alien invasion, and then they're going to find out it was actually humans all along. It's going to be great. I think I've been playing this game too much. I think my brain is literally scrambled. But, you know, that's fine. Worse things have happened. Okay, covert op successful. I don't know what you're doing there. I think you're just setting up an agency. Yeah, so Central Dogma. We're going to start working on land units here. I'm going to try and find like the best sort of value for time here. So the Prime Carver has strength of 76 and takes 5 turns to build, whereas an Apostle has 48 and takes 3 turns. So, and the CNDR is 63 and 4 turns. So I think that the Carver is pretty good value for that, but it does take that 3 Firaxis, 5 turns for an Angel. But it's only 88, so it's not that much higher than a Carver, and it takes a lot more money it takes a lot more Firaxis. It takes twice as much Firaxis. And Ambassadors are obviously terrible for that. They only count as having 30, so... as do Sabers, only have 20... Oh, they have 86. What the crap. But they take 6 turns. Redeemer, 52, 4 turns. Prime Carvers seem like a good idea, especially because like they would be a good unit to counter if the African Union decides to try and stop me from winning. So we're going to definitely decide to build some Carvers here. And then we'll build some Angels if we have to. Okay, that's probably going to be the last of the aircraft we're going to be building for now. But, yeah, it should be fine. Have we got trade routes out of there? We've got one. Okay, I'll build one more trade route out of the AE labs, Artificial Evolutionary Laboratories, and that should be good. Once we've capped out these, we'll have True Angels, which I'll have over 100 of attack value, so that will make them quite good. Someone is attacking the Slavs. Oh, it's Citadel is attacking them. Interesting. Okay, a little bit of intrigue is going on in Internal Dogma. Not much at all though. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. Air intercept for this guy as well. And I might have to start buying some stuff in AE Labs just so I can, or when the new city comes up, I'll actually buy the cheap stuff, and that'll keep us going pretty well here. How much longer till that's done? This will be done in one turn, so this will be done before that, so that's good. I've got decent enough timing as far as that goes, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I do miss out on that fruit, though.
Genetics is chemistry, and chemistry is a tool. And a tool is only as useful as you make it.
Perfect. So, that's a lovely quote, I think. Okay, so down here we've got a brand new city. What we're going to do is just go in and buy a bunch of shit. I am kind of looking for money, so I'm just going to outright buy a thorium reactor. It's always a good idea to buy a trade depot early on, and we're probably also going to buy a trade convoy pretty soon. But for now, that should be good enough for what we want. You can get an old Earth relic, but I don't really feel like we need it. What we're going to just actually build is probably going to be the clinic first of all, which is only going to take us 9 turns, and it's going to be even less because we're going to rapidly start pulling in those things. So that's fine. We're going to move this guy. We're going to make sure this Firaxis deposit's pretty secure. Okay, you... This is actually a great place to go, so we're going to send you there. That's good. After the Soma Distillery finishes, we'll probably start sending out another trade unit. We'll start building another trade unit from there. Just about finished Emancipation Gate, 11 more turns. It's getting a little bit well fortified here at Bongani. It might be a good idea for me to have a fleet defending along the channel a little bit closer, so I'm going to consider doing that. I'm going to pull these fleets into Tokyo 3 here. And, I mean, this is enough of a fleet to, I think, intimidate any player. Especially in formation like that. Okay, so alerts all of the ships. Except for whatever. Okay, so that's connected. This should be connected, I believe, except I'm not because I've got no cities on that coast side that's connected to the capital. Fan-fracking-tastic. Okay, nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to worry about it. So... Let's see, though. Could send this worker all the way up here and just wait for a tile to open up. Actually, there's a tile there. Shit. Okay. That miasma repulsor has got is gonna deorbit like now-ish. Oops. I pressed the wrong button to exit the orbital layer. Okay. Well, let's just move you here for now and let you sit this out. And we'll have you do nothing for a turn. And you as well, I'm going to move you down towards this Firaxis deposit, because I'm going to buy my way to it. And frankly, I have to cut down those trees anyway, so... Hopefully I'll culturally grow here and start snagging up this, this fiber here. Because fiber is very good for you. It's great for your functioning. The Soma Distillery that I'm going to be getting here should be rocketing me up just a little bit, but frankly, I'm not that great at getting up above 20. It's just not something I usually can manage in these games because I usually have too many cities and grow too much and all that other crap, so... Alright, well, we got a chance for a gene smelter up here, I think. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This satellite we need to launch, I need to find a good place for it. I could do it... Alright, I was going to deorbit the other satellite first, actually. So let's go ahead and pick this thing, and let's deorbit that, because that was only going to last for like 2 more turns anyway, so it wasn't going to really last. And, you know, actually, this one, in any event, I could have launched here, and had it affect Terminal Dogma instead, because I kind of want that to reduce quickly, but let's go ahead and do what I was going to do here and just launch it there. So I've got a high chance that these are going to be oil, because those are the sort of strategic resources that can spawn from this that are on the water. But hopefully that'll work. And that'll let me actually accomplish one of the missions that I've got set up here. Down here, Gene Smelter is a good idea. It's a new thing that I got access to fairly recently that increases happiness. Very good thing to get. Okay, and this one we will want... Oh, I got both of them set sort of at the same time. That's fantastic. Okay, not sure which tiles I'm really working hard here, but I think that about here would be a good idea as far as boosting Terminal Dogma. Quest completed, 195 culture, that's fantastic. Let's see here, production up here, Gene Smelter is still a good buy. We'll get it. Investment could be a hilarious idea, but we could also get 30% of culture regenerate in terms of cash, which is a pretty decent bump in cash. We'll do that. I should rename the city. What the Christ? Okay, well, you know what? Actually, that's fine. What is going to happen here is... Asshole is going to get jack shit all from this island. So he's going to basically get one Resolin. That's what's going to happen here. That's what's going on here. So I don't, strictly speaking, need to buy these now, but I just want to do this because I think they go up in price a little bit later. But you get nothing, sir. Good day. Okay, that was a little bit of money. It wasn't too bad. Let's see here. We siphoned 905 bucks. So that's fine. Let's change that tile to factory there as well. So it's like, yeah, I bet you feel so smart founding that outpost now, don't you? Huh? Hey, asshole? Hey, asshole? That's right, I thought so. Okay, so we're going to need to send in some military, though, to Tiangong just to secure it, and I need to rename it because I'm a scrub. Edit. Can't do that right now. I have to wait for the turn to end, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. And now there's progenitor runes there. Okay. Hello, progenitor runes. Well, whatever. Okay, I have an explorer. So I'm going to try and grab him. Send him all the damn way down here. And have him explore some progenitor runes. Which is probably going to do nothing relevant. It's probably going to give me a little bit of, like... harmony or some shit like that. Okay, so here's the Carver. It's a mecha. It's a big mecha. It's, like, pretty awesome. I actually really like these things. These are great units. But, yeah, they're pretty nasty. They've got 76 attack value. It's pretty high. And this is a prime Carver, so it's got a bonus of, if it's standing near an allied unit, it's going to gain a bunch of bonuses. If I get a bunch of units, it gains a bunch of bonuses. So it's a really strong, tough unit. I like them quite a bit. I have not grown culturally, like, at all. Oh, shit. I can't actually use this. Why do I have this? Arrgh. It's out of range of me. Okay. I don't know why I moved this guy here. I should not have, since I just bought all these tiles. Go me. I'm so smart. Oops. Alright, so you should actually just go to sleep, I think. I don't think I'm going to be getting anything there anytime soon. How long before the Emancipation Gate finishes? 6 more turns. Going pretty quickly on that. That's actually really nice. I don't think I've got quite enough military units to really blitz through the door as much as I'd like to, but it's that sort of risk-reward as well, because you need enough military staying on planet to make sure that you don't get bum-rushed from other people who are like, oh shit, this guy's about to win. Gotta stop him. Three titanium there. I don't think he minds if I remove miasma, because he's not the sort of person who minds that. Crab roast might actually fall here. That is some nasty stuff heading their way. Although some of these guys look quite weak. Okay, we got a bunch of money there. That's good, because we kind of needed it. Yep. Okay. That's fine. This worker, we're going to send onto the Resolin. Shit. Oh, well, whatever. This one we will start sending towards this titanium. We might as well get the good resources if we're going to pay for that. Old Earth Relic, only 2 turns. That's good. And we've got enough cash that we can manage some interesting choices now, such as buying stuff at Terminal Dogma here. Like, buying this gene smelter would be a good idea with that money that we just earned. Because it will make it so that all of our other places that are getting gene smelters can get them faster. This is still the better of the two a little bit. It's getting pretty slim, though. I think we're at that sort of runaway point where I don't really have any realistic way of losing, but you never know. Don't get cocky, basically. Okay, and I don't really need this progenitor rune, but I kind of want it anyway. And we're going to have protogenics, we're going to have the access to prime angels in just a second here. Yeah, those purity units are so tough. Like, they take a real beating. Konechno. Hello, Konechno. Welcome to my island. I hope you enjoy your stay with your 0 resources, asshole. Okay, so some people have declared peace. That's fine. Our spy here has successfully siphoned energy, so we're back up in money. Perfect. Oops, cancel. What the hell? Oh, it was this one. Sorry. I'm going crazy. I could recruit defectors. That actually would be a potentially good idea for us, given what we're supposed to be doing right now. But I could also use money to get units, so there is that. But let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's recruit defectors. It's not often that I get a chance to try that. Okay, so Gene Smelter is going to either give me health or they can give me science. I'm going to go for that science. Okay, I aborted that. That was intentional. That was just me checking something out. Let's go ahead and do that. AE Lab. I keep saying that I need to work on a trade thing for AE Lab, but now I'm building a Gene Smelter instead. Fun that. Go me. I'm so smart. It's my inability to remain on task or concentrate or do anything relevant. Go me. Okay, I'm going to chop down this forest here. Let's see. Resolin. Bounce back and forth. I'm bouncing back and forth so much that I'm having trouble keeping track of what the hell I'm doing. Oh, look. Petroleum. Okay, you head on down there. I've got 2 petroleum now, or is this not... That one hasn't finished yet, but... Okay, what this lets me do is actually finish one of those goddamn quests I had a bajillion years ago of getting a petroleum plant in the geofront. Like, it should be simpler to get that. In all honesty, it should
Targowia
be.
opiera się nie na potrzebach, a na sprawiedliwości.
Why, yes, I do think that you are a good person to be friends with because you've built a city on my damn island, you fucker. I hope you choke on your own sputum. But, you know, that's just banter between 2 friends, I think. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to be able to get that. Okay. So there is actually one. That's the weather one.
The easiest way to win the game is to write the rules. All previous versions of humanity will no longer be supported as of this update.
I love that line. It's such a good line. Okay, so we've got Prime Angels here, and they've got the ability to get 40% when flanking or plus 30% when attacking. I actually like the plus 40% when flanking, so we're going to go ahead and get that. And these become, like, ridiculous pretty fast. They're hard to deal with because they count as having a ranged attack, but they've also got one of the highest melee attacks in the game. It's second only to the Harmony unit, which is a ranged-only unit. And, like, you can swarm the Purity super tank and kill it pretty much immediately without having to worry about that. At this point in time, I'm actually going to start working on a little bit of Harmony stuff here. I don't need the dome improvements, but I am going to start looking for something like, say, vertical farming over here, potentially, as a viable thing to get. +1 energy from organics into those generators I should have gotten ages ago, but, you know, I've had so many things I've been trying to get here, so... Why is this not converting? Okay, one of the other things is that I'll actually have to go get that petroleum plant upgrade. I haven't been getting it because, like, I couldn't actually use it. But now, if I get this boost, I'll be able to do that, so... It's going to potentially be quite interesting. I've got over $1,700 so I'm going to start spending some money again. Remember to rename this because I'm an asshole. I can name it White Castle instead, but, like, gotta keep with our theme here. Let's see here. And we're also going to go ahead and purchase a vivarium because we do want that extra food there. Because this place is growing quite slowly, so we're going to let it grow a little bit faster here. At this point in time, I think we're just going to build an angel. And then we're going to have our carver. We're going to build 3 carvers, and we're just going to slowly trickle angels into our own cities and just have them fight. Because of some ancient conspiracy thing that the apostles have cooked up at the Geofront. Actually, you know what I didn't actually do? It was the most obvious one of all, but I'm not going to do it now. Because basically, these 4 cities constitute what I'm going to be doing anyway, but, you know, we could do it if we build another city anyway, which I might. We're just about finished our goddamn thing, and this thing finally finished. Oh, thank Christ. Okay, I'm going to build some bio-wells because I want our health to start going up.
Life is an inherently depreciating asset.
That's kind of depressing. That jostled our money up nicely. Okay. Oh, and we've also got an oil spill over here now. Basically, that's what that satellite does, is it basically goes up into space and generates an oil spill. I can't build bio-wells, fuck. Oh, well, sometimes I forget to do important, obvious things. Okay, so... what do we want here? A network might be a good idea, were it not for the fact that we're kind of already into science as much as we really need to be. A hollow suit would be a potentially good idea. But we've only got 1 Firaxite deposit there, so... an observatory, 2 turns, that'd be a good idea. Vivarium I'll go for, I think. We're not having the best population growth. Okay, chemistry, 1 turn. Fan-fucking-tastic. And after this, we're going to probably move to vertical farming. Okay. Let's dig into those progenitor runes, which is going to do dick. Except probably, it's going to probably piss off Kozlov, but... Alright, so... Did I cut down the trees here? Alright. Well, might as well do this then. And... Firaxite. Perfect. That'll work. Okay, so how big are these petroleum spills that I've basically dropped here?
Fonctionne quand on comprend l'autre.
I can't spare oil. Like, it is just too hard right now. Like, in a bit, once I've got this other petroleum... Oh, these are 4 tiles. Holy shit. I think it's probably always a 4 tile from those,
As Adam Smith said, trade is the lifeblood of
How
nations.
come you're friendly now? What happened? What are you doing? I'm scared. Okay, well, whatever. You being hostile doesn't matter, Dick, because you're insignificant, tiny, and all the way in Citadella, so...
Biochemistry on this world is like a good contract. It looks straightforward, but there are some real devils in the details.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to keep building those oil refineries, because holy crap, that's amazing. That is unfortunate, though. That is going to start screwing over some of our other stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and siphon energy from crab roast. Managed to get science last time, that's good. Eternal Dogma now needs to work on some other things, like, say, military units. The Prime Carver has got 76, but a Prime Angel has 102. It does take 11 turns for that. The CNDRs only take 6 turns, though. At this point in time, I still don't feel necessarily safe either. That's something I need to take into consideration here. But I'm going to start working on putting... I'm just going to start off with CNDRs. It only takes 6 turns, and they've got 63, so that's they're just gonna go right in the gate, so I don't have to worry about them doing anything too wonky there. I'm contemplating if there's other things that I might want instead. How do I actually make biowells? I forget the technology I need for them. I think they were up here at biology? No. Bionics, that was what it was. Okay. Well, I don't really think I've got the time to get bionics at this point, so I'm going to worry about that a little bit less, because vertical farming sounds like a better idea, in all honesty. A biofuel plant would probably be useless, as would a grow lab, as would domes, come to think of it, though. So, you know, maybe bionics is the best purchase right now. Mechatronics would be a good idea for optical surgery, though. I think that I'm just going to go for the improvements to vertical farming there. We have got some farms. We don't have a huge number of farms, but, you know, doing that would probably be a good idea. And I'm going to show you how this Emancipation Gate works. So we've got our unit here. We've got a Redeemer. I'm actually going to keep them... I'm not going to do this, because there's a true battle suit right there. That would be sort of unpleasant to have to tangle with, and I kind of want to make sure I've got some units kicking around just in case. Once I've moved an Angel up there, it will basically be like that, but a Carver as well up here means that I can take out these battle suits as well, so it's nothing too worrying. Church of Dawn's Light, yeah, they're kind of way the hell somewhere. Deorbit imminent, that's fine. Covert operative detected, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and build more of those orbital fabricators, because we're going to use those to boost up our unit production in our different cities there. We're going to go ahead and also purchase some of the other things here. We haven't built ourselves, I think... Did we? We might have built it. A repair facility, yeah, down here. And, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and build that. And that's going to improve our production for military units only, but it also is going to cheapen those for everywhere else. Yeah, Geofront is okay. We're going to start working on something else for it in a bit, but all these gene smelters as well. I'm really trying to get above 20%, or 20% or above, because it just has a profound impact on like how much of everything you're getting. It gives you like plus 10% science and culture and everything like that. Up yours, my human heritage can go do... I don't care about my human heritage at all.
In your veins runs iron made from the heart of a long-dead star. Such does the universe love life.
Alright, so that is perfectly fine. I can actually start sending this guy back to Bongani, because I don't really have to worry about production as much at this point in time. So, I'm going to stimulate trade between us a little bit. And we're going to continue building things like CNDRs here. Down here as well. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start building those repair facilities. I forgot that I need to build one here as well. Got a little bit of intrigue building up there. That's a little bit disconcerting, but nothing too bad. I should actually check our covert ops thing here. Terminal Dogma is getting a little bit dicey, but nothing too bad. It's not like they can bomb the city, which is when that really matters. So I'm not going to worry about that too badly. I'm going to change production here as well, though, to be a gene smelter, because I do want that happiness up. Okay, we just don't have enough money for me to do everything I really want to be doing here, but getting pretty close to having enough money to do everything I want to be doing here. And let's actually check something here. Quests and victories. Build a Neurolab building in Central Dogma. That I can't do because I need to build Firaxis here, which I don't have space for, which is fine. And also, honestly, the odds of you getting Firaxis when you do that are pretty low anyway, so... Not going to happen. Not going to worry about it. Have they finished the oil refinery here? Nope. How much longer? 1 turn. Okay, so next turn I can build that. Okay, well, we've finished that quest. We've gotten some affinity, which we can't use anymore because we're at the cap. But we're going to use this actually to level up in something else. So we're going to go ahead and level up our harmony affinity just a little bit. There we go.
This morning I...
And eventually we're going to be able to get that immunity to miasma that they enjoy, so that'll help. And we're going to put you to sleep as well. Okay, any new tiles around here? It does not look like it, so you're going to go ahead and sleep. You, I'm going to actually continue sending over to here, so that should be fine. And you can just sit in town and do nothing, or you can just sit there, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to build a miasma repulsor there pretty much now, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and just outright purchase the petrochemical plant here, which should complete our quest. Which unfortunately doesn't actually matter right now since I can't get any more of that particular thing. Fantastic. I also can't get any more of that, really. We'll build an alien preserve building somewhere. I haven't actually researched that because I don't really care. I haven't really needed it, as you can see from our culture. It's been fine. But let's go ahead and work on another one of the... Let's build a farm, actually. Let's go ahead and build a farm. Okay. And now we can start building CNDRs. So we'll build that. And up here, we don't have time for that. We're going to go ahead and build a biofuel plant. It's going to be a lot of energy. Or rather, a pretty decent boost to energy, but not too much. And let's see, where do we want to send this satellite? Sending this to Central Dogma might be a good idea, around there. Or actually, sending it to Tokyo 3 might be the best idea right now, so we'll send that there. So that's going to dramatically pump up our production. Okay, so someone else has completed an Exodus gate. And obviously people are kind of getting worried about that because now she's a bit of a threat, but that's fine. So I'm going to put my... I'm going to bring my Carver up north so that I can get a better counter against the opponent, against Africa if they decide to attack.
Every
to
day
purity?
I think of Earth, because a word or phrase evokes a lesson I learned long ago, and gets me what I need.
Okay, so that's fine. We've got our angel finished. So basically at this point in time, I feel pretty secure, like in terms of what we've got here. I just need to put this guy like somewhere intimidating, but somewhere that's not necessarily going to piss off this guy too badly. We can put him as somewhat at ease by just saying, oh no, we're not actually here to attack. We're just here because like our Exodus gate is right stupid in somewhere that you're going to potentially be able to attack. But no, we don't plan on attacking with our Exodus gate. But let's get our other Redeemer up here. There we go. And yeah, that should be fine. I think he won't be too suspicious because it is in my damn base. So Central Dogma down here. We've got the option to build a Xenoplant now. That would potentially be quite useful. I think that this place can also get a biofuel plant, which I kind of need. So we're going to do that. Gene Garden here, just because I kind of, again, am looking at a sort of not dying thing, as though that were positive. Yeah, right, like that's positive. But we could get biospheres. That would not really help all that much. Let's see. I'm looking for things that give us good tile improvements. And those are not it. Okay. Human idealism, no. Okay, we could get science from farm improvements, but I'm sort of capped... capped on science improvements. Ugh, goodness. +1 food from plantations could potentially be good earlier, but +1 production from farms and +1 energy from mines, that is interesting. Plus healing. Well, I have no idea what I honestly want right now. There's not a whole lot of interesting things for me to be getting. Alien biology, just for the clear miasma, might be a good idea, and to make so my workers can work in it, so I don't have to build any more of those goddamned. This way I won't have to build any more miasmic repulsors for this area over here, so I can just work on it without worrying about that. Okay, we're back up to 12 Firaxite. That's kind of hilarious, so I can build 2 more angels. Despite the fact that I've got 2 CNDRs. 3 CNDRs? 2 CNDRs on the queue. Now, he might take offense to this angel being here, but honestly...
Patent your discoveries. Each new species represents an opportunity for uncontestable ownership of that life form.
Yeah, it's not really how patents
If
normally
you
work,
can,
but...
touch a siege worm as it moves by. That will teach you all you need to know about the insignificance of humanity.
That would if it weren't for the fact that I can wipe those easily. Okay, so our guy failed to siphon energy and was detected, so that kind of sucks, but that's fine. Go ahead and do more of that. Science around here is looking pretty slim, because we're just about at that point where we've already finished the game, is the thing. We can actually start learning things like drone sphere to... Or we could start learning how to build some of these units here, like xenoswarms or something like that. I'm going to consider doing that, but for now, the ethics here might be a good idea. Oh, no, wait, that's for victory. That doesn't help me that much. Because I kind of want to just get a good mix of units, because I have got the points for it, but let's get that. Okay, we've got more oil. That's good. How much longer are these fabricators going to be in oil? Oh, they last a long-ass time. Okay. I keep doing that. Put the carver on alert. Get our trade ships going to Zuberi. Looks really good. Let's go to that. Let's go ahead of that. Jeez. And our angel is just going to look there and menacingly. Just being like, you don't want to mess. You really don't want to mess with those. They're pretty damn good. Unfortunately, my military cannot actually get any better than it already is, so... that is definitely something. Okay, for reference, I could actually just put 10 angels through that gate, and that would pretty much be an interesting way to do this. We have got some competition, though, ramping up for people in terms of them getting in there. I'm going to go ahead and put that unit to sleep. I'm going to have you build us a farm there. And a cyto nursery is a good idea at this point in time. Biofuel plant is a good idea at this time. We'll go with the alloy foundry, I think. Okay, more money in some way would probably be a good idea. All we can really get is investment, but if I start saving money instead of spending it right away, that's going to be pretty strong in a little bit. So we're going to just save up our money once, and especially once we've completed some of these covert ops, if we actually get that, that would be a really good thing. Because I'm switching off of science pretty hard right now. I'm surprised at how long it's taking me to build a CNDR. They're not exactly a terribly complex unit, but... okay, let's go ahead and do that. Quest decision. Industry, +2 culture from petroleum wells or +2 production. We have to do the production because of what's going on right now. As nice as culture is... yeah, sure. I don't really care. As nice as commerce is, like, having these oil refineries give us this extra production is going to make it so we can build CNDRs moderately faster. As you can see, it's taking us a long time to build them regardless, but, you know. So yeah, our money should be ticking up. It caps out at 10,000, if I recall. Is it 10% or is it 1%? Earn 1% of stockpiled energy, amount every turn up to 100 energy. Yeah, so we could get 100 energy per turn if we had 10,000 in the bank. So we're going to want 10,000 in the bank, and then consider that our new baseline 0. So, okay. That's just out of range. I can't... Well, I can use that, and then I can actually use that for the biofuel plant. So that is still useful. Down here, Xenofuel plant is +3 energy from Xenomass. That's good. Over here, a gene garden is probably a sensible idea. Because we're, like, trying to get our happiness, keep it above 10 at the very least, and we're actually all the way down to 10. We used to be at 17. What the crap? I think a lot of it has to do with all that oil we've just built, so, you know, oil does reduce happiness. But we will finish our gene smelter in Yashima, like, right away. And then we'll get those CNDRs and we'll start putting them through the gate. After this, I'm just going to build angels and I'm going to send them through the gate.
Like the sun, I shine upon my disciples. Like the flowers, they turn to me and blossom.
Lovely.
The best lesson the raptor can teach you is to be grateful for the prey that sustains you. The worst lesson it can teach you is a practical demonstration of that point.
That is actually kind of a hilarious thing. Alright. Covert ops here, we're going to siphon energy, because I do want money more than anything else. We did get all the science there, so we did finish a lot of stuff. Worth of stuff. Biofuel plant, again. Money means that I can start building units and just sending them through. Gene garden here is a sensible idea. I don't know what I actually finished there. Interesting. Okay, biowells are becoming more and more enticing, honestly. And bionic labs would probably be useful if we got to level 4 in purity. So if we got that, and then if we got industrial ecology, actually, that would probably be good. But that is kind of expensive. Is there anything practical that I can get right away that would be useful right away? Biospheres, alien genetics, not really. +1 science from Xenomass isn't terrible, but I mean, you can't really use it for that much. And I kind of actually need 2 purity, come to think of it, before I can even make use of the bionics lab, so that's not great. And institutes are just not that great, because they require a lot of specialists, so... Okay, so we're going to go with we'll go with genetic mapping just to get the point, and then we'll go get some other stuff just for the hell of it. Okay, we can send our first CNDR through the gate finally. I think other guys are sending their units to do whatever it is they're trying to do a lot faster than I am. I think whoever was building the Exodus gates probably, or the, not Exodus. Yeah, Exodus gates. It's probably doing their thing a lot faster than I am.
If you're going to rejigger an organism's genotype, you should give it the courtesy of reading its manual first.
Which is
Yes,
pretty good.
homesteading this world is hard, but all the people pitch in and somehow the work gets done.
Alright, so that one's less relevant since I can't actually use it all that effectively, but whatever. Let's send you over here. We're going to have you build another farm as well. We're just going to go wild on those things. Doesn't even really matter. Okay, so over here, Terminal Dogma. I didn't have a gene garden here? I could have sworn I had a gene garden there. Anyway, a biofactory would be a good idea, just in the sense that we kind of want more production, but that's something I would want to pay for. Prime Angel is going to take me 9 turns to build, so I'm going to actually build this biofactory here, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay. The fact that I can't spend any money for a little while is kind of distressing, but actually I also need that because I need it for a job that was being asked of me. Which is, strictly speaking, not going to be very helpful, but, you know, you do what you can. I could send my carver through as well. That would probably be a good idea. Once I got the xenofuel plant up, it might be a good idea. Yeah, sure, whatever. Once I actually finish... Oh, man, there's so many production bonuses that I need to still get. It's kind of brutal. Okay, we don't need to worry about that all that much. Let's get you down to there. Okay, I kind of need a lot of different buildings right now. It's not ideal. Getting another production satellite might be a good idea, but I'm going to work on building another angel and we'll send that through. It only takes me 8 turns to send an angel through Central Dogma, so that's a pretty fast way to get them. And let's I've got the satellite there, right? Wait, this is a TACnet hub. Shit. This is the wrong kind of satellite. Oh, well, whatever. Research. Let's see. We're still one away from having enough of supremacy to, that. So we'll get civil support, and that'll get us to 4. Okay, and again, we need production. Like, we're trying to rush out, slam up production as hard as we can here. If I can get paid from our special agents here, I'll be in a better position to actually start spending a little bit of money. But that is pretty much what we're going to be doing here. Oh, something's happening here. Probably going to go okay for Azariah, that's fine. The Ansible, that's a high production unit. That's not really that interesting to me. Oops, actually you produce a farm there. And you produce a generator there, that's fine. Did manage to successfully siphon energy, which is good. I'm 1 turn away from recruiting defectors, which will help a lot as well. Biofactory would probably be a good idea. We'll build the Alien Preserve to finish that job there, and we're going to select Harmony when it comes up. Which unit here? This guy? Okay, Reslin, there we go.
Le commerce fonctionne quand on comprend l'autre.
I'm going to have to refuse this at this point in time. Just because, like, I really don't get anything out of that. That is just really... And I don't feel like I'm going to need to cash in the favors anytime soon.
No village was ever ruined by trade.
Sure, that's fine. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. Like, a few dollars is okay, because hopefully...
As Adam Smith said,
Yeah,
trade
sure.
is the life...
Yeah, sure, friend. Just don't attack me. So she's getting a lot of titanium from me, so that's what's sort of stopping her from being aggressive. Okay,
You don't win.
shit.
I
Failed to get
know we can
defectors.
tackle this next problem, because
Okay. Failed to recruit defectors, that sucks, but, and agent was detected, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna have to go back down to siphoning energy, that's also fine. And now we can finally get and actually use Bionics here, because the Bionics lab is going to be available, but besides that, I'm actually going to toss this guy in here just because I kind of feel like we need to make a little bit of progress on this. It's going to be 6 more turns for that Angel to finish. I'm going to go ahead and do something a little bit reckless here, and I'm going to go ahead and buy a... Where did that thing go? An orbital fabricator, so we're going to go ahead and just buy that. It's going to be a lot of money. It's going to reduce that thing down quite a bit, that virtue money, but, you know, you do what you can. Actually, let's send this guy down here next turn. Turns are getting quite long here, but that's fine. I really need to focus more on just winning this game, but I'm kind of nervous about, like, really everybody, I'm assuming, is getting pretty close to winning, but at the same time, like, they're also probably capable of attacking me. They're just watching. It's like, do we need to kill this guy to stop him from doing anything? Like, is that a thing we need to do? Because we'll do it. And I'm just like, you sons of bitches. Okay, so I need production. I'm going to start doing internal trade a little bit as well. Although the money would definitely be good. I could build a Gaian well. It's going to be money. Xenofuel plant is probably a little bit easier to build. Yeah, it's a little bit faster, so let's go ahead and get that. This satellite, I'm going to just launch it right freaking here. Like there, I think, is good enough. Yeah, that's... Okay. And that didn't reduce the time it takes to build that at all. Fantastic. Okay, so how's our quest log? Build an expedition at the ancient tomb. Son of a bitch, really? This is still happening? Okay, well, whatever. I think this must be for the progenitor victory, but I'm definitely not going for that, really. Well, you never know what can happen. Okay, he's got a true Aegis, which is an artillery battle suit, which is quite strong. It's weaker than the Angel, obviously, but if anything truly terrible happens, I can just swoop in with the Navy and start destroying all of these battle suits. So that is an option that I've got here. Going to work on the biofuel plant next year. If I get that money, I can start buying units a little bit better. And honestly, I'm still producing units okay. It's just I kind of need to have some of those. We're going to adopt the wildlife because I want that affinity there.
You only have to look at the ecosystems outside to get a masterclass in power systems, combat tactics, engineering, applied genetics, interpersonal relationships, and love.
She's a weird lady. Okay, well, whatever. Let's see. Don't need science right now. Biofactory, this is not really the place that can actually make use of this sort of stuff. I'm going to build more orbital fabricators, just spam them all over my place. And that should be good for us. Having you go to Central Dogma is a lot of production, so I'm going to start focusing on that internal trade just a little bit more, because it really is going to help us a lot if I've got that. And you, I'm just going to send you down here, it doesn't really matter. And this guy. Okay. How are my workers doing down here? It looks like they're getting things done. Okay. We're just at that point where we'll start healing from miasma as well, which is kind of good but kind of bad. I have removed most of the miasma from the map, which, you know, I don't really care that I've done. Scimitar Jama Bar has... Oh, he's going for the progenitor victory. Interesting. We should be able to start rushing out some angels if I have to with money,
if
but...
you listen at night, you can sometimes hear Casey Jones, the Wabash Cannonball, with his iron legs still running a mile a minute.
Weird. Alright. That is an interesting story they've got there. I'm gonna see if I can get a solar collector out. That would be a good thing. +1 production from farms would be useful. I just really don't want to get bioengineering. It's so useless for me right now. Oh well, I think someone already got the xenomalium too, so the thing that would have been good is not there anymore. But I think that we're basically out of real options at this point in time as far as science goes, so I mean... Yeah, I could still get biospheres, but that's just not that useful. Tech web is surprisingly limited once you start getting really fast technology. It's just that actually getting to that point is kind of hard. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember if what the artillery unit is for the Xenos units. I don't think they even have one, but that's fine. We're gonna get +10 healing for all units. That's gonna be fine. Controlled mutation or +3 energy. Oh, this is a hard choice here. I'm gonna go for the +3 energy from the Gene Gardens. And that's gonna, yeah, that really rocketed up our income. Okay, so let's chop that down. Let's send you down to the thing to get sent to Earth. Killer robots to go subjugate all who oppose me. Pretty much out of tiles to work on, so we'll just send you up there to go to sleep. That's fine. Let's send you down here, and we'll have you build another farm. Okay, we're just about out of tiles that we can even work on here. This is good. That's real good. Okay. We can successfully siphon energy here. I think it's hilarious that our gate there is still covered in miasma. Anyway, let's just put you to sleep as well. I'm probably doing something wrong here. I probably should really be blitzing out units and then just throwing in whatever I can, but I feel like doing it this way is probably the safer way. It's just like I am thinking that there's a timer that I'm on now since other people are starting to reach their victory conditions. And like I've only got what 100 points worth of units through the Emancipation Gate so far. I need to get like 900 more through. Is that a saber or is that an angel? I think that might be an angel. Fortunately for the Cavathan Protectorate, their units they can't actually take that city, the African Union. So the Dreadnoughts, as good as they are, can't really do anything. So. Okay, so we're just going to send you through the Emancipation Gate there. And we've got 178 through there. That's good. Operation, more energy. We're at 3,557. That's given us a lot more money. Biofuel plant, we're going to go for that here. We're just getting as much stuff as we can from these places to support our economy to send into these central locations. The solar collector up there as well. It's only 2 turns, which is why I'm doing it, but it's sort of interrupting my production flow. This angel is going to be done in 2 turns. It's going to be over 100 that we're going to be sending in there. Citadel, they're under attack from manufactories. Those are crazy. I don't know why you'd ever build those. Like, they're -2 unhappiness or something. Like, they reduce health by 2 or some shit like that. They're just... I'd imagine that there must be a quest for when you build them that reduces the health debuff, but I don't think there actually is, because I've never seen a tile improvement one that reduced that, unless there's tech that does it. I don't know. I've never seen it. So, I don't think there is one, but... Okay, we're still waiting for other bullshit to happen. I don't really care what's going on around in the rest of the world, since we're just going to have to narrow in on ourselves for a little bit here. I can probably put the last the solar panel like right here and collect from there. That'll probably be a good spot. That'll increase our money by 7. And it only takes 2 turns to build these, slam these out. They're pretty good, last 60 turns. If you're the Soviets or you're the Slavic Federation, they're a little bit longer lasting, but... Okay, so you... The production is probably worth more than the money, though, right now, so we're going to send you to Tokyo 3. And we're going to choose production up here. Prime Angel. It's going to take us a little while to finish from there, but that's fine. Down here, we can build more... satellites. Well, let's just launch this, I guess. It doesn't really matter. We'll launch this sort of over here, over my navy. But this lets us start building orbital units again. This will let us build, for instance, the solar collector in 1 turn. Artificial lab here. So this place has got a launchable this thing, so we're going to launch this as well. Fire everything, basically, sort of situation here. Okay, and that's going to improve our production there. Bionics lab would be interesting. That'd be a good idea. Although we don't have maxed out... Oh, we do. So, Bionics lab away. Okay. For this right here. Okay. Our orbital layer is looking pretty crowded. I'm actually pretty happy with that. That's kind of amazing. Okay, so geothermal there. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, we're producing stuff pretty well. Okay, Slavic Federation is destroying someone else's emancipation, or someone's destroying the Slavic Emancipation Gate. I think that's Franco-Iberia destroying it. That's interesting. It is also interesting that they've elected to not finish it off, or like wipe it out. Huh. Because if that like emancipation goes down, those guys can't win. Although, like, the fact that they're under attack like that means that they can't put units through as well, so that's also good. Okay, so our angel from down here is just about done. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to go ahead and send this one through the gate. And send this one to replace it, so... That's 280 committed. Alright, perfect. So we've lost an angel because it went through the gate, so we can now go an angel in 12 turns at Eternal Dogma, which is still too damn long. Or I could do something else, so... Another solar collector is probably a good idea. I do want that money, like, fast-ish. And we've got lots of workers here. I can start deleting some of them because I don't really need that many workers anymore. Let's launch this guy. right over Artificial Evolutionary Labs. Launch it there, I think. Down here, another angel, definitely. 6 turns for an angel is really quite good. And over here, we're going to go for probably the Gaian Well, because our orbital layer is starting to fill up a bit here. Okay, the only place I can really get a lot of good production to is Terminal Dogma, so we'll start sending that to there. And that is pretty much what we're going to be able to do so far. We're filling up that Emancipation Gate quite quickly. And it looks like the African Union just is not interested in stopping us. That's interesting. Slavic Federation's Emancipation Gate is actually taking a real bad beating here. Although I'm not sure... Oh, they've destroyed it. Thank you, Franco-Iberia. Now, what I'm hoping is that Elodie doesn't actually have the, like, room to destroy the... or to deploy her things. Like, she's gone Purity, so what she's probably doing is trying to found new cities, and she probably doesn't have any room to do that. There's plenty of room down south of me, but you can see, yeah, that's what she's done, is she's tried to start founding cities down there, which is going to help her for her victory condition. But it's probably too far away from her, I forget what kind of gate they use, but their gate. Stargate or whatever. So it's probably going to take too long to actually move shuffle troops down there to actually make use of that, so hopefully that's what's happening. I could probably get a satellite down to White Moon, and that would help us quite a bit. Just because we're like, we've got decent population there already, so I'll put my last solar collector down there. Or my new solar collector that I'm building down there. Yeah, that's a saber, okay. I was wondering, it's like, is that a saber or is that an angel? And that's a saber.
Natural selection is an effective process for organic optimization, but is too slow to be truly useful.
Alright.
We discarded the booster rockets which got us off Earth. Why shouldn't we discard some of those Earth genes, now that better ones are available?
That is kind of crazy talk, but whatever. Okay, I would love some of these things, like the petrochemical plant in particular, but I'm going to start working on my actual... oh, I can't actually build another angel, so we're capped out on that sort of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and build myself that petrochemical plant. We're maxed out on the places that are building those because we're out of Firaxite, basically. So we're going to go ahead and launch this thing. If I got anywhere else that I could put it around Central Dogma here. But I don't think I have enough workers working there to actually make use of those tiles. So I could put it here, and that would probably be the best option. Okay, so Tokyo 3, similarly, I can't actually do the thing I want to be doing, so we're going to put a bionics lab up there. And we're just about done this episode, I'm pretty sure, because I've been playing, like, I've gotten really into it, because I'm just at that last push, and I really want to finish this, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you found this enjoyable, and of course, I hope to see you all next time.